We're back.
Cause you'll be hanging, swinging, drinking 2 kinds of Patron. 2 kinds of Patron. I done mixed up silver and gold. I done mixed up silver and gold. I'm trying to get drunk before this party. Somebody gonna have to carry me home. Carry me home. I done mixed up silver and gold. We done mixed up silver and gold. Silver and gold.
What's up, America? We're back.
That's right, we're
After
back.
3 long months. But hey, we here, and thank you guys for not unsubscribing.
That's right.
But we'll definitely be back on a more continuous basis.
All right.
But how can I forget? This is caution.
That's me.
And warning.
That's him.
And we sitting here thinking.
And drinking. And remember, like, share, subscribe. Do the subscribe part. Subscribe. Come on, man. And then share it with your friends. We back this time. We ain't leaving y'all no more. We back. We here to stay. Here to stay. What's the topic today, my friend?
Why do women love bad boys?
The bad boy.
And why do they love men that's outside of the norm? Just a normal guy. Why you can't love just a normal guy?
Because I guess I tell you what the whole bad boy thing it's basically a security thing. I think that's my opinion. I think it's a security thing. Somebody who seems intimidating to others would be the ideal person to protect you, because he intimidates others. But usually through all that intimidation, I'm not saying everybody, but usually through all this intimidation, there is a brainless wonder behind all that facade. And eventually he will show his other side along the line, down the line. He will show who he really is, as some of you like to say.
I don't want that rep. I ain't no bad boy. I'm just Jay.
What do you
I don't want it. Because that's a reputation you can't get off you, bro.
But you're a big guy, man. You're intimidating. You scare people when they come in. Time I seen you, I went, hey!
But a bad boy, you know what I'm saying? They flashy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They some of them into the game.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are just, you know what I'm saying? They like to fight all the time. They just tough. Street dudes.
That's right. Oh, the street figures.
That's a bad boy.
That's a criminal, actually. But if you want to say bad boy, well, I say criminal. You say
tomato.
Yeah, you
don't
know,
matter.
you say
The point
free, I
is,
say prison.
What's wrong with the regular cats? That's my thing. What's wrong with the regular dudes?
Because I think it's a trend. It's more of a trend. Bad boy dating a bad boy or dating a bad girl. Guys out there who's watching, it's more of a trend because they're outside of the norm of what you would consider to be a normal person, unless you came from some very hard street life. Then you probably see them as being regular. But like I said, I think it's more with the guy aspect. It's more he's flashy, got the money.
Mm-hmm.
Because wait a minute, what are we doing out here 24/7 on social media? We promote that type of stuff. We create our own flaws. We do. We do. With social media, because social media hypes up people that have fancy cars, has a semi decent job that, you know, adds some, you know, 100,000s in there, and people gravitate to that. It don't even usually matter how ugly you are. They usually just gravitate to that.
And you know what?
Because they want some of that. I think it's basically as far as the gold diggers. That want the guys with the flashy money with the intimidating facades. It's more of a necessity that they know they only have to do one thing, and that's just look good,
but it's stuff
and get the money.
Everything you named is all stuff. When you dead and gone, that shit still gonna be in the bank account, and your car gonna still be sitting on the driveway.
That's
it's
true.
all stuff. So you got to look at somebody for a little bit more than just stuff and what they got, because you don't know what situation they were in.
Money.
Or how they got into the situation they're in. You don't know what happened to them people on why they don't have what other people have in terms of jewelry and money and all this stuff that they can just throw and making it rain and all that foolery.
Making it rain. Mm-hmm. Well, it's like this. Some of these people this goes back to being shallow and materialistic. When social media kind of promotes this type of attitude. You see a flashy car you want. You want to be in it. You want to be the highlight of your friends who are also walking drones like you are, that can basically think to or answer what's 1 + 1 and come up with probably 19,000. That's because of lack of education. But I'm gonna say this: everybody wants to be known. Nobody wants to be a has-been or a person that's not known. That's what the current atmosphere environment is that we're in now in 2021. That's the current environment. People don't necessarily want to be rich, because they do really want to, some of them, but they want to be seen. And that, I think those women that want to be seen draw to these type of men.
So if you know in your heart that that's not really what you want, when you go change your strategy?
Sometimes it becomes too late. It becomes too late.
Well, that means if you make the same mistake over and over, then it becomes insanity, bro. You can't keep making the same mistake for a different outcome. You gonna keep doing the same thing over and over for a different outcome?
There's a lot of crazy people. What can I say?
A lot of crazy people. Then on the flip side, just because he's materialistic and he got all the stuff, don't necessarily mean that he gonna spend it on you. And if he do spend on you, he might be spending it on 3 or 4 others. Just understand that you're gonna be one of many.
Well,
get you a regular dude to marry.
They don't want the regular dude. A regular dude is in this environment.
Well,
a regular dude that goes to work 9 to 5 works. He doesn't even. Let's give him some. Can I give him some hindrance? Let's just say he ain't got a car. Okay. But he go to work every day and he got his own place.
Is that a deal breaker?
That's already a deal breaker because he can't take them. She'll feel obligated to be the chauffeur. That's putting her in a position of being a chauffeur. I get that.
Okay.
I get that a little bit. I get it.
Right. But does that make him not be able to take care of you or make him not love you any more or less because of a car? Because when it boils down to it, it's here and here. A car ain't got nothing to do with it. So it boils down to that. This is how you take care of people. And
you gave me the intelligent answers that I was definitely looking for.
I'm just telling
That's
you,
why he warned y'all. I'm cautioned. I warned y'all that he just needed to find a warning.
Telling you. That's straight up.
But see, it's a thing. It's a matter of what girl. It's a matter of perception. To be seen. Do you want to be seen as the girl right around the dude all the time? Matter of perception. People care about how they're seen and how they're viewed.
But to comment on what you said, but women expect the regular guy to accept them for everything. For everything. We supposed to accept y'all for being a little heavy, no hair, long hair, kids, no car, no job. We supposed to accept you for all of that. We a package deal. No, the heck we ain't. We ain't no package deal. That's somebody else's child, and it's up to me. If I'm a real dude, I'm gonna help you take care of that child. But that's not my responsibility. That package deal, that's bull. So let's just get that off. Let's get that off the table. If I'm gonna do it because I want to do it, and I love you, and I'm a good dude. I don't have to do nothing but stay black and pay taxes.
Oh Lord, so you got him started. But he's right. But on the flip side. You can accept a man if he has one flaw or one physical flaw or a shallow flaw. Okay, if he has that one flaw, you won't accept him.
Mm-hmm. There's women that had 8 flaws and we still accept them.
That is kind of crazy.
Every bump, bruise,
she can't.
Bad skin, stretch marks. We accept them for everything.
Okay, if we reverse that, if she ain't got no car, should I be like, hey man, I gotta holler at you. I don't want to be telling you everywhere.
That's my point. We go pick them up, and we take them on a date, and we do everything.
We expect them to pay, which I believe is right.
It is. For a date,
but,
it is.
But after a while, if we've been dating for a while, baby, you ain't got this dinner.
At least offer.
I mean, lie good too about it. Like, baby, I got this. Don't even take out the card. All right, and she flip it before you even get to your pocket. She ain't already paid. That's some stuff.
A real woman for you, though, because most women ain't doing that. That's a real woman for you. Most women not doing that. Give me, girls. Can I please? May you please give me?
But okay, so aren't they deserving of the actions of the bad guy? Because they won't accept nothing about the normal guy. So aren't they accepting of the bad guy? Shouldn't that makes now it's making sense why they go after him.
Right. But usually the bad guys, you're one of many. So that's not really what you want. It's a temporary thing. That's not really what you want.
But Hey man, if
You
you whopping her off good enough, you have some people that will accept that.
Okay,
For a
but then you
long
also
period of time.
accept other women that's gonna want him too for his Hellcat. So you gotta accept that too. And if he a nice looking guy or a nice body or whatever y'all like nowadays, if he all of that, then you gotta accept other women that's gonna like him for the same reason.
See,
so don't get mad and just be one of many.
No, see, if you got the money, just got the money, and you got the whole bad boy persona, you ain't gotta look good. It's
That's
the
true.
persona.
You
That's
right.
the
You
persona.
right.
They ain't going on looks now. They going because
They
you know
going on
what?
stuff.
'Cause green is the color everybody likes.
You right.
It's more shinier than any diamond. Cause I look at a diamond and I see something green. I'm picking that green up
That
first.
green can get you in trouble too.
Yes, it will. That's the whole
love
point
of it.
That's the whole point of this conversation. I thought.
Right.
Is where so to point out the the faults and the
Now,
the terms that you have to go through to be happy or unhappy, or
Well,
why you're doing this to get happy.
let me sum
But
this
it's
up.
don't you think it's about an upbringing too, though? I'm going with upbringing.
It could, if you was raised without a father, it could be that could be part of the issue.
And your mama dated a man every other night, and every
Yeah,
other night,
every
other night every other night you seen mama with a guy that was in a Lexus, in a
It could rub off on
and,
you.
and some of that stuff can rub off on the young, because I see my mama do it.
And then the mothers are training their daughters to be like that too now. They
That's
passing
what
it
I
down from
said. That's
generation-
what I was just saying.
But I'm saying even with the visual, it's the verbal too. They're telling women nowadays, get him, he got this, he got that. They're training, they're programming their kids to want men that just got stuff when that don't mean absolutely nothing. Because it don't matter if you, let me tell you something. It don't matter if you make $10 or $100 an hour. A gift is a gift.
Yes, it is.
It's just my gift might be a little cheaper,
Yeah, right.
and your gift be a little bit more expensive. But it's still a gift, and it's still coming from the heart, and it's still showing you how I feel about you. So
let me give
it's
you,
about preference, I guess.
but check it out. You, say you gave a girl some roses, right, for her birthday.
okay, what kind of girl is this? We talking about dating girl, a regular girl, what?
Dating girl. You dating.
Okay.
Okay. Say you gave her some roses.
Mm-hmm.
Then she turned around and get a diamond ring from some other guy. Which one of them cats in this conversation, that whole discussion, this whole topic, you think is gonna get the girl?
Okay, yeah, good question. Okay, the younger girls, they want
No,
for the
we
diamond.
ain't got
Girls
girls
listen,
girls
girls
we're
that like
talking
you-
about the guy.
Okay,
Let's stay in topic.
Okay,
Stay in topic.
I
She's saying that
Okay.
we're not talking about good girl. We're talking about women who like
Okay.
things.
The
And
girl,
this is how-
the girl that's flashy and just want materialistic stuff will go for the diamond.
Right.
A girl that like you for you and ain't never got roses gonna take the roses and love them just the same.
But see, okay, and that's the women that you inspired out here to rise up instead of the ones that are rising up. That she picked the guys that are basically the bad boy and that does all this negative
It's
stuff.
just a lot to come with that. That's all. It's just a lot to
It
come
does
with
all
that.
the negative
When you a street
stuff.
pharmacist and you got money, or because usually it's the street pharmacist that's the bad guy usually. But I'm saying it's a lot to come with that. It's just so much that you gotta endure just to think that you're happy because he got stuff. Wouldn't you rather just be more subtle? That's all I'm saying.
But see, it's the environment, and everybody's entitled. Listen, everybody's entitled to live the way they want to live. Okay, I'm not knocking, saying that your street life or whatever you doing is a bad thing, or the way you mispronounce words is a bad thing. The way you articulate words is a bad thing. The way you get gypped out of money is a bad thing. The way you go to prison and jail and spit all these tabs and follow all these kids are a bad thing. I'm not saying that at all.
You're trying to make it funny. You pushing it.
Okay.
You trying to make it funny.
All right, but I'm getting back.
Okay.
But I'm not saying it's all bad. That's the
It's
whole
not.
thing.
It's not. It's not.
That's what you choose.
But if
to
that's
live.
all you want, the guy for,
That's
it's
all
a
you gonna
problem with
get.
that. That's all you gonna get, and you just keep doing the same thing over and over.
But
Because there's other stuff with
isn't
that
that the
game.
problem?
With that game, it's serious. There's other stuff that got to come along with that. You got to be looking over
put-
your shoulder. You don't know who after him. You don't know, man. You got to just be.
It is.
Are you ready for that life?
I think people need to just this is my opinion, as I always give, they put too much emphasis into something that is basically idiotic.
Right.
You put too much emphasis in stupid stuff.
Because
You want money. You know what money is made from? Please tell me what it's made from.
what?
I go outside and cut down my whole damn tree in my backyard and be a millionaire.
Lumberjack.
Cut every damn
Because
this material is a material object.
here's-
This is what I'm saying.
It is. It's all stuff.
And somebody you think you think is important, put value on it. Now think about that.
Yeah.
Somebody that you think is important,
Well,
put value on it.
here's some more facts. It's not enough high value men out here for all of y'all to get millionaires and sit at home and be mothers. So somebody go be without.
Mm.
So you better start looking somewhere else because it ain't enough of it. It's only 1% or 2% of the whole men in the United States are high value men. So after that, after they're taken and married, then what? You gonna have to go to the regular, to the middle class. You gonna have to, or you just go. God, I don't want to say that on TV. I was gonna say something else.
Boy, you better not.
I was about to say-
Don't you do it. I know what you're gonna say because I'm a mind reader. I know what you're thinking.
Right.
But it's now at the point. I basically talking to the women, ladies. You can be made into a queen if you really want to be. But you got to. But the one thing that you have to get right is that you have to be able to distinguish the difference between a jester and a king. See,
That's
a
tough.
jester is an entertainer. He amuses you with his thing. He'll keep your amusement. See? Keep your amusement. A king is someone who keeps things together, runs something smoothly, is someone that others turn to for advice, not jesters. Because with a jester, all you're gonna get is laughs and your amusement, enjoyable amusement, and that only lasts for so long. Just like your whole thing you saying, amusement only lasts for so long.
I mean, after you
Then when you get a certain age, it ain't amusing no more,
Then you used up. Now you ready to get married.
and you can't find a queen.
Can't find nothing.
Can't find that king because that king done moved on and found him a
And you-
queen, and they started a
And
damn
Listen,
a court.
I told Lo before we did this, the main thing I'm gonna tell y'all is the same thing about Family Matters. I have to bring this up.
Bring it up. Bring
I
it
have
up.
to.
Tell him.
Are you ready for dessert, my little crepe, Suzette? Steve, I'm full. You cooked 7 meals for me today. It would have been 8, but I didn't like the smell of that sushi. I finished all the housework. You know, deep in the back of your fridge, I found a fascinating mold specimen thriving on an ancient cheese wheel. Go home. Don't hold back. Let yourself go. Do what you feel. One kiss, a peck on the cheek, a momentary osculation. Forget it, I have a headache. I thought you might say that, so I came prepared. Aspirin, baby?
Steve, I want a divorce. Go home to your mother.
My manly ardor has frightened you. I'm prepared to wait forever if need be. In the meantime, I hope you'll accept this small gift as a little memento of our 2 glorious weeks together.
Steve, this is really beautiful.
1/3 carat diamond with 1/10 the sparkle of your lovely eyes.
This is real? Where did you get the money for this? Steve, I can't accept this. It's too expensive.
But my little baguette, it was a mere $800.
$800? Are you out of your mind? This is a school assignment. It's pretend. We're not married. We're not engaged. We're not even dating, and we never will be.
But I thought you'd
What I like is for you to leave me alone.
Laura, I know I'm not worthy of you, but I just can't help loving you. It's like wanting to touch a star. You know you'll never reach it, but you've just got to keep trying.
Steve, why do you always say things like that?
These last 2 weeks have been wonderful for me. It's the closest I'll ever get to marrying you. That's why I wanted you to have this. No strings attached, just the one to my heart.
Steve Urkel told that girl that he loved her almost every day. He done got his ass whooped for her. In the middle school, he bought her $800 ring. It's on YouTube. Look it up. He had Johnny Gill come to her house, sing for her. He showed everything. He showed everything to this girl that he loved her. He even went, and she lost her baby doll. He went to the garbage dump and dug around for 16 hours to find her favorite doll. But after a while, even Steve thought that he wasn't good enough for her, and he came up with Stefan. See, Stefan was the guy that her friends and her family wanted.
Ooh.
Myra was the ones that, you know, the guys that Myra, you know, she pretty, she this, but that ain't who was good for her. That wasn't the guy that was right for her. It was Steve. You know why? Because that boy went through, he didn't get been in the fights, and he did everything over the years to show his love.
He got beat up for love.
At the end of the episode, when they both proposed to her at the same time, Steve walked out the door, and he said, I can't do it no more. He was like, all these years, I done showed you I love you. I can't do it. He was like, all I ever did was loved you. That's all I ever did. So then, after the S got real, then she changed it.
Hey, Steve.
Goodbye, Laura.
Where are you going?
Moscow, methinks.
Russia? Why?
I'm going to visit my parents.
How long will you be gone?
Forever. Maybe longer.
What's going on? Why are you leaving?
Oh, Laura, I feel so foolish. The other night, when I proposed to you, it was very kind of you not to laugh in my face.
Steve, why would I do that?
Oh, come on. There's no comparison between Stefan and me. It's like getting a proposal from Brad Pitt, and then 5 minutes later getting another one from Mr. Bean.
Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. I took your proposal very serious.
You did?
I sure did.
Well, if you leave, I can't see myself without you. Then she accepted, she had to choose Steve Urkel. After she thought about it, Stefan ain't did half of what that boy did. Half. He been proving himself from day one. And I have to use that because it's facts. Look it up. Any episode, just look at what he did for that girl. And that's who was good. That's who was right for her. It wasn't Stefan. It wasn't Myra. That was just the alternative of who they thought they wanted. But that ain't who was right for them.
Right. So what he's trying to say is, as Jay said so elegantly, he put it.
Slow down.
You did. That was beautiful, baby. That
Slow
was
down,
that.
man.
It made me want. I almost cried over here in the corner.
Slow down.
I did. But what he's trying to tell you is, there's a difference between fact and fiction. Fiction is something that's creative. Creative, something that you can imagine. Fact is something that you cannot live without. Something that you cannot see yourself losing. That's fact. Now, a lot of us make the wrong choice, and we live in a lot of science fiction out here, Jay.
Yes, Lord.
I'm just saying like this, the basic thing or the meat and bones of our discussion today is choose fact over fiction.
And choose wisely.
That's right.
Because sometimes the choice that you want might not be your best choice.
At all.
Might not be your best choice.
Mm-hmm. Take it from me.
But you gotta weigh your options.
Yes,
There's
right.
too many women out here that I see when I go to restaurants that's eating with their girls. No man, no husband, just nothing. It's reasons why.
Right.
It's reasons why they single. It's too many men out here.
Because
why are you single?
Because they were led astray by some. Again, stop letting your friends be the guiding force of your life. The only person that can tell you to go this way is you. Go that way is you. Your friends can suggest it. That don't mean you have to agree with their assessment or what they suggested. Just do you. But be real.
All right. That's it. This is Caution and Warning.
Thinking and drinking?
Thinking and drinking. We'll see y'all next time.
Yeah, we will. I promise.
Peace. We out.